Zuko's redemption arc is legendary. Iroh's guidance, his honour, his transformation. However, there's one moment where everything clicks for him. The moment he stops trying to be the perfect prince and starts to become himself. Welcome, my nerdy investigators. Today we're investigating...
During the meeting, I was the perfect prince. The son my father wanted. But I wasn't me.
Let's dive in. As a young prince, Zuko wanted nothing more than his father's approval. Every move, every word, every desperate attempt to prove himself, all of it came from this need to be seen. So much so that he pushed his way into a Fire Nation war meeting, determined to show his value. Iroh only let him in on the one condition that he stay silent, and in that moment, Zuko agreed. Finally, he was being allowed into the inner circle. But then came the general's plan, to sacrifice inexperienced Fire Nation soldiers in a battle as a mere distraction. And that's where Zuko couldn't stay silent. He spoke up, loudly, passionately, arguing that these were loyal Fire Nation citizens and that their lives couldn't just be thrown away.
You can't sacrifice an entire division like that! Those soldiers love and defend our nation. How can you betray them?
Even in war, he believed life had value. That decision changed everything. Zuko's compassion was seen as weakness, his defiance as disrespect. He was forced into an Agni Kai, a fire duel, against his own father. And when he refused to fight, his father burned him. The scar marked not just his face, but his entire identity. So what does a traumatized 13-year-old do with that kind of pain? He buries it. Banished and humiliated, Zuko buries his empathy deep down. He crystallizes all of his hatred, fear, and desperation in that moment, trapping himself in an identity of the perfect prince. From that point on, everything he did was to prove himself to a father who would never see him. Years later, he finds himself back at the door to another war meeting. The last time he crossed that threshold, his life was destroyed, but this time it's different. He's older, experienced, and has lived among the people his nation calls enemies. He's seen kindness, humility, and pain beyond the Fire Nation's propaganda. Still, that old condition runs deep. He hesitates, but he steps inside anyway. This time, he's not crashing the meeting. He's invited, respected, wanted. For a moment, it feels like everything he's ever worked for is finally his. And he plays the role perfectly. He says what he's supposed to, stays quiet when expected, nods when spoken to. He's the image of the perfect prince. But then it happens again. His father reveals his plan to wipe out the entire population of the Earth Kingdom on the day of Sozin's comet. The plan to burn the Earth Kingdom to ash, killing anyone who lives there. And Zuko says nothing. Innocent lives burned away in the name of power. And Zuko stays silent.
I wanted to speak out against this horrifying plan, but I'm ashamed to say I didn't.
He learned what happened when he spoke out last time. So this time, he does everything right and hates himself for it.
My whole life I struggled to gain my father's love and acceptance. But once I had it, I realized I lost myself getting there.
For the first time since his banishment, Zuko truly looks inward. All the soul-searching, the travelling, the long nights, wondering who he is, none of it could crack the crystallized shell until this moment. In the war room, he realizes that silence makes him complicit, that obedience isn't honour, it's cowardice. The very thing that cost him his humanity all those years ago is happening again, and this time, he can't hide behind duty. The crystal that trapped him for years finally cracks.
During the meeting, I was the perfect prince. The son my father wanted. But I wasn't me.
That's when the crystal shatters. He sees that being himself, flawed, emotional, compassionate, isn't weakness, it's freedom. This is the moment he decides to leave, not out of rebellion or vengeance, but out of clarity. For the first time, he understands what honour actually means. doing the right thing for the right reasons. He knows he can't stop his father alone. He has to help the Avatar, not to redeem himself, but because it's right. Zuko is finally ready to become the man he was always meant to be.
But I wasn't me.
Those 4 words mark the end of the old Zuko. The boy chasing his father's approval is gone. What's left is someone who's ready to build a new kind of honour, one rooted in empathy, not power. A new crystal is forming inside him, one built on self-belief and purpose. He knows what he has to offer, and for the first time, he's choosing his own identity. This is the real turning point. Not the Agni Kai, not the Blue Spirit, not even Iroh's wisdom. It's this moment, in the war room, where Zuko realises that to become who he's meant to be, he has to stop being who his father wanted him to be. Before we wrap up, my Patreon is now live. I've started posting extended commentaries and early access videos over there, including Shadowhunter episodes and my full Red, White and Royal Blue deep dive. There are free sneak peeks if you'd like to test it out first, or grab a single commentary without subscribing. Every bit of support helps me bring these investigations to you. Link in the description down below. So what do you think, investigators? Was this Zuko's real turning point? Or do you think the crystal broke earlier? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe, and check out my Red, White and Royal Blue analysis on why Alex is both a lover and a fighter. And as always, thanks for watching, and let's see what other secrets we can uncover next time on Nerdy Investigations.